Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin.
Yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm back, baby.
Bitcoin, Litecoin,
Off the chain episode number 1344. I don't know. We just getting it going. Got my man Crypto Kenzie in here tonight. I had him on for a kicking session. It's been a month, but a very, very intelligent young man. I think he's out in Florida. He has his own crypto channel. We'll get into all the details, but he will be co-hosting with me tonight. Also, I got my man 10 Pound in the building. We'll have him in, chime in on some of these topics for tonight. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Let's get it.
Shit won't last. About to shut the city down like a crypto crash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin. Stacking my coin, stacking my coin.
Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe.
Cash, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, cash.
Smoking on that crippy got me cliff high.
Shout out to Hooli Savage for the song. Stacking my coin.
Hot boy, do it big.
I feel like a radio DJ right now. Alright, we're gonna get started here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everyone's doing well. Look, I don't have my soundboard tonight. Unfortunately, it is a bummer. That is always the best and funnest part of these off the chain episodes. But I got a new system, and I'm still trying to tweak some stuff and get everything synced up. But welcome, ladies and gents. Hope everyone's doing well tonight, today, this evening. We've got my man Crypto Kenzie in the building. Crypto Kenzie, what's going on, man?
What's going on? What's going on? Is it a surprise? Am I here? Have I returned?
You have returned, and this time you are live.
Ooh, I'm live. Yes. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, y'all? What's going on, Crypto Cousins? It's your Bitcoin baby daddy here with another one. How y'all doing?
It looks like you just woke up, man. What's going
on?
on?
Not even that. Like my eye just lit. Like the moment I started talking, my eye just started getting itchy, and I'm like, oh Lord, come on, Kenzie, not right now, not right now. Like, oh Lord, but I'm here, guys. What's going on?
All right,
y'all?
Crypto Kenzie is here. His channel is Crypto and Culture. Make sure you guys check him out on YouTube. He's also on Twitter as well.
Oh yeah, at Crypto Kenzie.
What's your Twitter
joint?
Oh,
so my Instagram, Twitter is at Crypto Kenzie. The YouTube channel is called Crypto Culture. And Crypto and Culture, Crypto Culture, you're gonna find it regardless. I'm the only one. And you know, I got like my big old black face all out there, and you're like, oh yeah, that's the one, the big black one. You gotta get that one. That dude.
All right, so tonight, man, we are going to be talking about wow, I mean, we got a lot to talk about. This DeFi world has hit us with a force, man, and it feels like 2017 all over again.
Good, like, wow. I didn't like the way it hit was so fast. Like we were just there. Granted, some individuals, they've been in DeFi, they've been in the Uniswap for like over a year now and doing whatever, but it didn't really pick up like really boom since like the last 2 months, 3 months. That's when it like really boomed, and I was like, whoa. And so that it was crazy how fast it's been going, and in my opinion, when we get into it, I think it's gonna keep going. To be honest,
I agree with you. I think it's going to continue. I think this is a minor setback. But I don't think this is like 2017, and that's what I want to focus on tonight with individuals to help them through this. I'm sure many of us out there have been hit hard by this. Me personally, my story is, bro, I went to cash about 40% of my portfolio to cash 3 days ago. And the greed just pulled me back in. It just pulled me back in. I couldn't even wait a whole day. I was back in that boy, water whipping it up. Well, I couldn't do it, man. And now I regret it because I could have really accumulated more coins at these lower prices, but I ended up going back into sushi. So I got out at a great price.
Oh, sushi.
And I couldn't even wait a whole day and put more back into it, man. So I bought in, I think around, I got back in and created the LP token. I think it was at $1.60, $1.25. So it's cool. I'm good now, but man, I could have gotten so much more of all the other coins that I got into that end up getting slaughtered. Slaughtered.
Like, I don't like. So I guess this is because it's my first go around at this, and I'm sure you've been through something similar. But it's like, if we're in this bull market for real, right? And I know, and I'm not looking for 20K anytime soon. I'm be honest with people. I'm not looking for 20K till maybe summer of next year, if that. Just cause like people are too excited, and maybe I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, y'all got me on camera wrong. But it seems unreal that we can get to 20K that fast. And what's happening right now, and we're not even at 20K yet.
That's what I'm saying. We don't need 20K. That's what I love about this one. We not even worried about Bitcoin hitting 20K today.
And not even today, but like everybody was real excited last week and like, oh my God, oh this is that. We don't even need Bitcoin.
Right.
Bitcoin drops 12%. Doom, everything shuts down. Everything shuts down.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yep, that was a top, y'all.
Oh man, so we do need Bitcoin after all.
Yeah, we need Bitcoin. I be trying to tell people like, don't disrespect it, because Bitcoin drops, we all dropping.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're still there, but I just feel like on the way up, though, this time there was a either zero or negative correlation. I would say like closer to zero correlation with the DeFi and Ethereum industry and ecosystem versus Bitcoin, because
it was just zoom, just skyrocket.
Bitcoin was just sitting there.
That's it.
But Ethereum and all the DeFi tokens were going crazy, right? So that kind of gave us some hope that there was some breakage in correlation,
but nah, bro.
But it didn't happen, huh?
Nah, bro. But the thing is, people don't. It's something that 10 Pound, you're muted, just in case you were trying to say something. But the people that didn't realize. I was reading the article the other day. People don't realize there are literally like, what was it, like 100 million stable coins printed a day in the past couple of like weeks. Okay. And I'm like, whoa, I was reading this article and I'm like, no one is even paying. Like, we're all over here doing this, dancing and whatnot. We're not even realize what's actually pumping the market.
Okay.
And so like, I know a lot of people right now are in stable coins, like especially USDC. That's the DeFi market stable coin. It goes USDC, then DAI, and they don't even touch Tether. Like, well, there's some apps touch Tether, but for the most part, like, it's not like how it really is, like on Uniswap for sure.
Yeah, I just want to get to some of these comments, bro.
Oh snap!
CBN9 said that this weekend was brutal. Some people were crying in their cornflakes this morning. Yeah, probably, man. Here's the thing, and this is what people have to realize. And again, even me, I've been in crypto for 7-8 years now, trading for even longer than that, and I still got suckered in to the FOMO because my intuition, my trading intuition was to go to cash, and I did that. But I saw those yields from all those farming pools, and I had to go back in, bro. I had to go back in. So 10 Pound, what you got to say about all this, man?
Man, okay, Nami's a straight savage, bro.
No,
he's
man.
So savage, dog. Nami with him, bro. I see him. He's probably going to be whipping out a Lambo, stunting on these haters. But everybody doxing him right now, bro.
But shouldn't he?
Everybody's going hard.
But shouldn't he, though?
Yeah, he should though, dude. That's the way I see it.
Okay, let's go ahead and let's go, Crypto Kenzie. Let's go ahead and talk about that, man. Let's go ahead and talk about Chef Nami.
Chef Nami the G. Bro, hey, if Satoshi Light did it, I can do it. What you mean? I'm like, oh.
Yo, the funny part is that like Charlie Lee, bro, he's a straight trencher, bro. He was hustling years on his project before he cashed out. That's the only difference.
I don't like how people get on.
Week.
First week gone.
Well,
and then they
okay.
pulled up the conversations. I saw the tweets. They pulled up the conversations where he was talking about, I'm not finna dump. I'm one of the good guys. I'm like, don't ever listen to what these people be talking about. Make your money and get out. Like, that's it. That's it. Don't listen to these false promises these devs be talking about. No, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, listen though, bro. I think that I don't have a problem with Chef Nami selling his coin. I really don't. It was the dev share. That was his share. He didn't know it was gonna blow up like this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even sell at the top. To be
No,
if you think about it,
He did.
he didn't even sell at the top.
No, he didn't.
Yo, he could have got out on Binance at $15, and he didn't.
Right.
And you saw what Binance already did. Futures already activated. Look, go ahead. And I'm like, well, there it is. You know what I'm saying? Have you guys been looking at like how Binance has just been like seeping into the DeFi with SushiSwap and now with Sushi?
Yeah, but that's a loss. They're chasing ghosts, in my opinion.
You think so?
Ghosts. Yeah, they're chasing ghosts, man.
They're trying to stop themselves from being obsolete, honestly, at the end of the day.
Right.
Wow.
And they're chasing ghosts, man. There is no way how can you entice me to come back over to a centralized platform? And then they have their own decks too, right? But then they got
But
like
that
KYC
never blew up.
and all. It just
That never blew up.
Yeah, it never blew up. So I think they're just chasing ghosts, and ultimately all of these centralized platforms are going to be a lower market share of the total volume of trading in the crypto markets, which is a good thing in my opinion. What do you guys think?
I think it's obviously the right move to make. It's the perfect decision ultimately to just step out of the centralized realm, because this is just for the gatekeepers, the people that want to control the market makers really love this space. But the real players are going to be, lurking in the shadows and the decentralized, in the trenches pretty much. Like straight up just hustling dexes for the most part. That's the way I see it, at least.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. What do you have to say about that, Crypto Kenzie?
Just in the whole space, it's amazing to see how I can just have a MetaMask wallet and I can just connect to a DEX, and that's it. And the only reason I have to go through a centralized exchange is because they are the gatekeepers. It's because you other than going to like an ATM or whatever, but which those fees are exorbitant. After that, there's really no need for them. This space has created stable coins to where I can as long as they don't get depegged, I can survive off of stable coins. You know what I'm saying? And so just seeing how I don't need a centralized exchange, I don't need to give up information. All I have to do is just connect my wallet. I'm in, I'm done. I can move. People say crypto is so complicated, but once you are in, everything moves so seamlessly once you're in. But it's about getting in is the hard part, and then staying in and trusting it is the hard part. But it's a wrap. I don't see any of these other. That's why Coinbase has and Circle has the control over USDC, and they're huge players in Uniswap and all this other stuff because they have to be. They got no other choice. They're not gonna get in any other way. That's how I see it.
Yo, Kenzie, I have a question for you. What about people failing transactions because gas is just so ridiculously high?
Oh my god!
Run out of gas, transaction error.
Hey, look, cancel that transaction. It takes $1 something to cancel the transaction. I was looking at right now. What are the gas fees right now? And I'm just pulling up the gas fees. Gas fees are sitting 90, 89, 85. Which is
that's not bad. No,
it's not bad.
No,
it's not
we
bad.
were at 400.
We're 400 plus, man.
400 plus.
800 at one time, bro. I paid $60 for a transaction. I'll be honest with you.
You gotta be moving in tens of thousands. You have to be moving tens of thousands if you're hitting $60 transactions. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So
it's gonna become I believe it's becoming a whale's game on ETH right now.
Well, for right now, but come on, guys. We know this is unsustainable. If we want this ecosystem to grow, it can't be this. It can't be $60 a pop. It can't be losing $15-$16 on a failed transaction. This is just for those who are testing this concept. Proof of concept right now, right? We're kind of testing all of this. So I don't think that it's something that will really scale at all, and it's not going to scale. We can talk about some alternatives to that, but I got to give a shout out to all my YouTube members, all those in the chat room with the green thing. That's Tim G. I got my man Tim G, BitSource, AML. That's my guy. He came up to the D to check out. I had Max Kaiser last year come to the D. He came up from Ohio. Shout out to him. And I think that's it right now. But, man, let's talk about this exit scam or not. That's what someone in the chat room was saying. Like, is sushi an exit scam or not? Me personally, no, it's not an exit scam.
Not.
There is no, like, the code is there. It's open source. You see what's going on. He's actually handed over the multi-sig signatures, right? 10 pound to the
he did
12.
Oh
yeah,
he already did.
Bad.
Speaking of, guess who one of them was?
Who?
The owner of the FTX exchange.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
I was like,
he's in the chat. He's in the Discord. He's in the Discord. I saw him in the Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just saying, was like,
Sam
he showing
or
up, got it.
Yeah, he got one of them. So, yeah. So what do you guys think? Let's start with Crypto Kenzie. Is sushi a scam or not?
Y'all trying to get me to buy the dip? Oh my goodness!
Hey, chill out. Y'all ain't for the FOMO. Y'all ain't for to get me the FOMO. I'm good, bro. Y'all ain't for to get me the FOMO. I'm gonna take my time. Everybody
take your
has
time.
Their own,
all right,
bro.
you go ahead and take your time, man. Sushi
No.
be at $10 again.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Like,
okay.
But in the sense, even if sushi is a scam or not, if they continue to work, if people are continuing to build on it, if the product comes out, if it actually starts working, it can survive a decent amount of time before it all falls apart. From what I've seen in crypto, because we've got Ethereum Classic getting,
shaking his head.
bro. We have Ethereum Classic getting 51% attack
Every other day. Every other day.
and it's like
Every other day.
it's still there, number whatever. And I'm like, get out of it. And y'all over here complaining about these DeFi projects. all right. I'm gonna be over here in this low market cap coin real quick, just because y'all already rich. I'm trying to get there. I don't know what y'all talking about. Go ahead. But
Shout
no,
out.
I think sushi still has a chance. I think sushi has some legs.
Shout out to John Hill. He said 10 pound. You missed the dip. I think you did too, bro. That dip is you missed it, bro.
And wait, what's the price at right now?
320.
Nah, bro. That's okay. That's not even that bad, bro.
Hey, no,
Like,
yay.
I'll be real with you.
What do you
No,
mean?
be real with you.
It was at $1.30 last night at 5
Yeah,
o'clock.
you're
I don't
right.
think you understand. I got it at 185. What you
Yeah.
talking about? 189. You ain't see my tweet? I was like, nah, bro. Look, I was
Tim Paul said, yeah, you're right.
I was live
I did.
streaming
I was
last
up.
night. Bro, I was live streaming last night, and I was looking at the
man.
price. I said, look, guys, he already dumped his coins. Buy into
Right.
the fear. If you're a trader, buy into the fear right now. It was
Right.
185. I woke up this morning, $3. I'm like,
Well, you gotta think, bro. So yeah,
Green.
that's just how crypto works.
You make a good point. He dumped his coins. Therefore, the additional supply has already been manifested and shown in the price of the token. So now that there's basically like a vacuum, if you want to think of it like that. So I think once he flushed that out, now it's going back up.
Yeah, like
It's going to go back up.
It's just crypto mentality. That's just how I see it, bro. I've seen it happen so many times. It doesn't matter. Like a lot of times, unless it's something super egregious and like they just really, really scam. If the product continues to go out, bro, it has legs. And I just see it has legs.
Crypto
It does.
Cali's life
I agree.
said, yeah, Crypto Cali's life said it's not an exit scam, just taking profits like we all should have. Exactly.
Hey,
And
all
I
right,
think
guys.
people hated on that.
I think for the most part that this token is ridiculous when it comes down to it. At the end of the day, like this is something unparalleled. We saw $1.5 billion locked into this escrow from multiple projects, right? Like, and I think it's unparalleled how fast all this happened. Like first, OKX listed it, then Huobi listed it, and then Binance jumped on it. And then next thing you know, this shit's $15. Yo, I bought in at 6 and I wrote it up to 15 and I got out like, technically I got out at like 13, 12, but still that range right there. So I think that right now being at $3, it's still a bullish
undervalued.
price. Yeah, it's still undervalued.
Exactly.
But
And
ultimately,
and what people may not realize, 10 pound, is that this coin is a actual stake. You have a share in revenue on the new exchange, and I think once that type of information really gets out to the public, they're going to eat it up. Because now, unlike Uniswap, you're able to share some of the profits from the entire pool of all the different pairs that are.
And y'all don't think Uniswap is gonna come out with something?
Yeah,
That's real talk.
They're working
that's
on
real.
something.
They have to, bro. They had to. Greed, bro. Period. Greed. They have to come out with something.
Thing because Sushi is pretty much competing for their market share, they're gonna have to launch V3, and V3 is supposed to literally suppress the transaction prices for the atomic swaps.
Yeah,
it's supposed to enable people to provide far more liquidity without these tokens being so spread apart in different pools and whatnot.
So explain that. The whole atomic swap thing. Why is that important?
So check it out. For some transactions, you have your token that you're holding that you bought into, right? And then if you want to make another trade, you have to go from one token to the next token to the next token. And that's the very best route for you to get the optimal price. And pretty much what you're doing is you're swapping from one contract to the next contract to get to the contract that you really want to hold. And that's essentially what an atomic swap is. The first ever atomic swap that actually happened was from Bitcoin to Litecoin.
Yep.
And it's been history ever since. Ethereum adopted it because I believe a firm called Mainframe decided that this was the best plan of action to provide a seamless decentralized exchange.
Okay.
I
see. That's that because like when I'm using Uniswap, I'm looking at sometimes I look at what the smart contract is doing. Like, so what is this actually doing in the background? Because a lot of people don't know. Understanding what that means, like just looking at the blockchain and understanding what that means, that's valuable. Like a lot of people don't realize how valuable that is. And so just being able to interpret that and just looking at it, so like, okay, so it changed from this coin to that coin all in one transaction and went from this contract to that contract and did this and did that. Oh, okay, cool. So this is how this is working. Yeah. And so recently I actually been trying to figure out how to interact with the smart contract without using the user interface. I think that's like my next step of just like understanding a little bit deeper how this stuff works. Because I've seen some stuff in this space and it's like, bro. I ain't getting caught up in that.
Oh, bro, I know what you mean, yo. I've seen contracts where like people will buy it on Uniswap, and then before they know it, they're stuck in this contract because the contract is non-transferable. Like you can't sell. You just holding the dead contract.
Oh, bro,
got him.
It got him, and it's a wrap. And they got him in the back. They got your coins though. They got it.
They got your money.
Bro.
All right, let's get to this caller really quickly on the line. Let's see who's calling in. I asked them to unmute. This is all new now. They got new features in this Zoom stuff. I don't know. So, caller, got to unmute yourself. There we go. Who's calling in?
Yo, it's Default, man.
Default, what's good? Wish I could lick a shot,
man.
but I wish I could lick a shot, but my soundboard ain't working right now. What's going on, man?
Man, listen, man. First of all, I just want to say, I was talking to you interviewed our hardcore crypto a few times. Yeah, like I'm cool with him. We've been cool. And we were talking about DeFi like last year probably around this time. And and we've been talking. And I was saying then, I was like, yo, I said crypto, there's no incentive to buy crypto. What this whole DeFi space does, it creates an incentive. And that's why it's going wild, going crazy. Like it is. And I'm at the point like, if they build something like a more like, there's all these food coins and stuff coming up. But if they build something that is more like, that seems less scammy, I guess, that's more mainstream. A Bitcoin, like people waiting for Bitcoin to go 20,000. I don't think
it ain't gonna happen then, right?
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. There's no incentive to get Bitcoin. Like the incentive to get Bitcoin now, it used to be is you had to buy Bitcoin to buy the other coins. Now you got all these stable coins. Like there's really no incentive to buy Bitcoin like that. Like I don't think people realize like there's no value like other than the brand. Like it's just perception.
Yeah. Right.
There's no innovation. So you got all these people out here. You got all these people out here that's Bitcoin is the only coin. For what? you got
LaFlame said Bitcoin headed to zero. Hey, LaFlame sounds like you, Default. Bitcoin heading to zero. It's not heading to zero, but
it's not heading to zero.
But the thing is, this is the thing that people have to understand about Bitcoin, about Litecoin, and these other coins. They're just coins. They're just digital assets. They don't yield anything in and of itself. When you have an asset class like DeFi, this new industry where I can actually extract yield, that's a game changer. To me, that's a game changer, and I think that's
essentially printing money, just like how dividends work in a sense. It's like we're essentially printing money, and I hate to say it that way, but it's the truth. Because we're creating value out of nothing.
Well, that's what the Central Federal Reserve's been doing for how many years now? So hey, thank you. Lord. We can finally participate.
We can finally.
Time.
God, man,
10 pounds. What do you think about what Default is saying about like Bitcoin and
now? Wrapped BTC on Ethereum as a smart contract is going somewhere. Don't sleep on that shit. That's what I gotta say about it. Ultimately, but it can't scale. All right, like there's so many third gen blockchains, fourth gen DAGs that are about to come over here and just completely steal BTC's thunder when the time comes, in my opinion. And crypto blood, we've had this conversation countless times, man. Look at Hedera Hashgraph, Solana. Bro, like those are the sleeping giants of tomorrow.
EOS, I finally got you to come to the light with EOS as well.
Right, yeah, dude. EOS
that's another one. So it won't be just one that wins, but there are a group of blockchain 3.0 projects, I think, that are just going to knock it out the park.
Hopefully Ethereum can get its act together, man, and get this proof of stake going sooner than later.
Sooner than later, hopefully.
That's the issue, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this space is about innovation. Like, Bitcoin's not innovating anything. It just is taking off this perception because it was the first coin, it started in space. But what's the innovation coming that's going to entice people to use Bitcoin? Like, just think about what's coming up that's like people are like, oh, we got to get Bitcoin. There's nothing there. And even
Crypto Kenzie, what do you see for Bitcoin to gain some more adoption and actual demand for it? Do you see anything coming down the pipeline?
It's gonna have to get demand from people who aren't into crypto right now, because from our standpoint, like, it's just reserved. It's just like, keep it there. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I always keep a reserve of Bitcoin because all this Ethereum, USDC, and all this all could be phony. That could get frozen. That could, like, as much as people think about it, that stuff could get frozen, taken away from you. If you don't believe it, you have to do like a little more research. So I always make sure that Bitcoin has its value proposition as being decentralized, being able to be independent, and as long as we have that, it's going to continue and just continue to control the market. That's what I truly believe. But when it comes to innovation, I don't see anything coming to Bitcoin anytime soon, because I've been in this bit and I've barely seen any innovation through it, while all this other stuff just keeps moving faster.
Well, I see some innovating, and that's the price of sushi. It is not at $3.40.
So what about these Lightning Network nodes, boys? What about the LN nodes? Ultimately,
they trying, bro. They trying.
I hate those Lightning nodes. Those are centralized hubs that just mimic central banks, in my opinion.
I haven't even looked into it like that. I've used it for sure, and I've seen some cool stuff being built on Lightning, but nobody's using it. People are using Wrap Bitcoin and Ren BTC more than they're using Lightning. And it's
which is a more scalable, practical way of using it. That's the scale for Bitcoin right there. We already solved. They can stop all the tens of millions and hundreds of millions they spent on the Lightning Network. We already got a scaling solution.
I think that's the point now. Like, honestly, people have been speculating that the Vitalik Buterin is a blockstream asset now. That's what people are trying to say. If you think about it,
it's a wrap, bro. This is a plan from the beginning.
Oh man, I don't know. What else you got for us, Default?
That's pretty much it. I mean,
are you back? Did you get sushi?
I told you in the chat room.
Bro, my dog finna shill this sushi, boy.
Yeah, at like 150. Because I was watching that joint for like a couple of hours because I was waiting for it. It was down 70%. Like, it's going to rebound somewhat. I didn't know it was going to go up 100%, but...
Yeah, I didn't either.
I mean, it's a low-risk, like, type of trade, but, I mean, if y'all missed the dip, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, I don't think it's the bottom, but if it is, I mean, you missed it.
I mean, it does sound like I'm shilling sushi.
It's okay, but we're at the lower end. We're really at the lower end of this thing.
But the thing is, the reason why is because I think it's just Uniswap already was a game changer. Because Etherscan, I don't know if you guys remember Ether Delta. Ether Delta was the first iteration and concept of this whole. They got pretty popular back in the ICO days.
Oh, bro, I loved it. I made so much money off of Ether Delta, bro.
Yeah, so Uniswap kind of reminds me of that, but with a better UX, UI. And but I just think sharing the profits with everyone participating, i.e. what SushiSwap is doing, I think is going to even take it to another level and raise the bar. And then Uniswap will probably come back and do the same thing. So it's just going to make everyone iron sharpens iron, in my opinion. I think everyone's going to get better from this.
It's competition. Sure. Easy work. Competition. Think about it. Look what competition's turning into ETH doing right now. Now all the ETH deaths, all they're talking about is, hey, no, for real, we got to scale. Like, this ain't no joke now. Like, now they're experimenting. Now their test net is breaking a little bit, but they have to break it to figure some stuff out. Like, and then look at what happened to all these, like, ETH killers start popping off. Solana start popping off, XDAI pop off. Like, I'm like, oh yeah. This competition is only good, and that's why I don't want to be like blockchain agnostic. Like, I want to try them all. I got a homeboy that he's trying out Tron. He's got no problem, but like, people are gonna move to the thing that doesn't cost them money. If it's gonna cost people $80 to move a transaction, you're talking to people with bread. Like, we're not talking to the regular people anymore.
Default, man. Default guys got me sliding over to the opposition blockchain. I was over on Tron's blockchain 2 nights ago. I regretted it. I really did. I didn't want to buy it. I had never bought Tron until the other night. Default made me buy it to just try it out. Try out what they have going on over there with their whole DeFi movement. And it's 10 times better than what Ethereum is doing. Cashless is no fees. You do have to have some stored TRX for energy or whatever, but there are a lot of projects out there, guys, that will, if ETH can't get their act together, will take over a great deal of market share when it comes to this DeFi movement. That's one way you can play it. That's one way you can play it.
That's my last point with ETH. Right now, like, I see this as the internet in like 94, 95. ETH is dial up, man. If they don't get some type of scaling in the next like 3 to 4 months, it's over. Because all these other projects
3 to 4 months.
Yeah, I agree with him.
3 to 4 months.
Yeah,
I agree with him, Kenzie.
It's like that, Kenzie. It really is like that. Because Ice Age, man, like, literally, this is the last nail in the coffin before everything freezes up for Ethereum, bro.
I can't believe that.
$60. I was paying $60.
$60
just to buy a coin.
One way.
People don't like these fees. They really don't.
One way.
It's hard. But I ain't gonna lie, it's hard trying to farm and stuff. Trying to do one of these farming tactics, bro. $300 for the first step, and then the next step will probably be another. And this was when the gas fees were like at $400, and I'm like, nah, bro, this one can have it. It's cool. I don't even want to try. I can see how it's deterring, and I can see why people who don't have the bread are gonna go to a Tron. But I just don't like the way you have to do Tron. You have to do too many steps. You have to freeze it, then you got to do this, then you got to do that. But then once you got it, then you're like feeless. It's cool. But these other stuff that are gonna come out, if they make it easier to seamlessly integrate with Ethereum, then I think it's a wrap for Ethereum. Because who's gonna want to go back?
Yeah, I feel you on that one, Kenzie. I completely agree.
I disagree. I'm giving them 3 to 4 months top. If they don't come out with that 2.0 and it ain't running, people are going to jump ship. All right, jump ship.
Coming.
And I got the bread for it.
Damn, you really going to say that?
The fees were atrocious.
Man,
the
2.0
fees
ain't
are
good.
No,
posted,
I've spent literally thousands of dollars in fees this last week and a half.
Hey man, good for your taxes. It's gonna help deter some of them gains. Don't even get mad about it.
Bro, no, that's unacceptable, bro. And
man
I
said
literally
taxes.
almost rage quit last week on Ethereum. And that's when I went to cash. I went to cash because I'm like, I'm out of here. I got to figure out another way. But then Sushi called my name again.
Oh, when you spend 2 Ethereum plus on gas fees, that shit is out of this world. Like,
It's out of this world, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That means you
sorry.
gotta be trading with thousands, bro. You ain't got no choice now.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna become a whales game. But that's the thing.
That's not good, though, Crypto Kenzie.
But the thing is, like, all the innovation always happens on Ethereum.
No, it doesn't. He got, man.
All right, bro.
When you tell him 10 pound, when you tell him.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, dog, you could get a coin right now for under $0.01, and if you get 5,000 of them things, you can get passive income, bro. You're set for life. I'm talking like 0.5% interest, like every single week on the dot, like pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Telos. Like, I can stake my coins. They're now starting to get more liquidity. So I'm staking my coins over there, 17% APY. Now that sounds like real low because of this DeFi craze. So just imagine you have a couple $100,000 or whatever, or millions of dollars at that rate. You're good, man.
You're good. You're good.
Sure. Bro.
The income itself it'll take care of you.
Exactly. But no, it's funny you say that because like ever since Sushi started dropping all these crazy high APYs, man, I got a Discord DM before I came on the show. This guy's like, "Oh, you like Baguette? Baguette pays out 159,000 APY," and I'm like, "Dude, shut up!
Oh my god!
Get out of my DMs, bro."
I'm sorry, bro. And this is also a side effect of what's gonna happen in this space. It's gonna get wild. And the thing is, I've got some friends that like I've got a friend definitely riding some of these scam coins, like with no problem because. To him, it's like, well, aren't all of these scam coins anyways? Man, you might as well just make your money off of it. And I'm like, dang, he ain't even lying. Go. I didn't
got into a couple. I won't even announce on air.
What? God forbid.
I don't want to perpetuate the degenerateness.
God forbid I say something. God forbid I even mention this thing's name on my channel, boy. Trayvon James, like. But at least Trayvon, at least he's making a comeback though. I will say, after all this time, I've learned to at least respect him for not giving up. But he's people aren't trying him as much and he's starting to float back around. Just like how the way I've seen it with him is if these owners and creators can make a coin, dump it, who cares, whatever, they get call it stammering, yet they can still come back and do another project. Shoot, we should let one of our own do the same thing.
I completely agree, but he didn't actually do that. He was just a part of BitConnect. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
No.
Bro.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
well,
yeah.
I wish I had my soundboard right now.
Go ahead, explain it.
I know what's good.
He was definitely involved in pumping this, man. And getting
but that's what a lot of crypto influencers do. Like, it's the moment you get enough influence, no matter what,
self-fulfilling prophecy, huh?
No matter the moment you get enough influence. Yeah, so I was thinking about this coin. Pop,
boom,
that's it. And there's nothing you can do about it.
And then look, after the first 2 or 3 times, you learn like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and get my bags before I say I was thinking about.
And
this
then now
coin.
you're a scammer.
And now you're a scammer.
Now you're a scammer, bro. Yep. That's just how. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy the moment you start becoming a content creator for crypto.
Yeah.
Oh man, Illmatic Crypto said, "Fools got me mining corn on Tron."
Yeah,
tacos and shit.
What? Bro, I swear, yo, this is one DeFi that got you like finding pearls, bro. Like you finding pearls? Yeah, bro, you finding pearls, dog. They gamifying it like that.
Hey,
like,
thanks, Default.
Yeah. No.
This is bad,
thanks, Default.
This is so bad.
Hey, 10 pound. That's what Default got me over on Tron doing, finding pearls.
Yo, TIA up like 80% today, man. I don't want to hear that, man. That joint pumping today.
Oh my God!
I told you I was getting out when you were getting in. I shielded for like a week, and he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna do this, gonna do that." And then the day he get in, I'm getting out. I'm like, dog,
how you gonna do your boy like, bro? How you gonna do your boy like that? We in the same member.
I told you in the chat. I'm looking at the chart like, nah, it's looking a little bearish. I'm like, nah,
man, you told all the YouTube Crypto Blood YouTube members to get in, bro. Man.
I'm selling it. Pump my bags. Pump my bags.
You greedy, man. You're a degenerate of the degenerates, bro.
Bro, like I said, I've seen some degenerate stuff, bro. Bro.
Yo, that joint was $36, dog. I bought at $6. Like,
wow.
In like 2 days. Like, come on, I didn't take out. I didn't get out of there, man. But yo, man, this shit's been fun, man. Y'all have a good day. Keep this shit going, man.
Keep
blessing.
Thanks
for calling in.
Nah, but I was gonna say the coin that did it for me, this little mini bull run.
Yeah,
it was definitely Wi-Fi. That thing. It was. I ain't never rode a coin before like that, and that thing was nice.
That kicked it off, you know. I think
bro,
it's
the pearl of the DeFi space. It is.
Well, you know what Wi-Fi remind me of when Joe Rogan's podcast signed the deal with Spotify for what 100 million,
whatever it was.
It brought the comps up on everything, on all the other podcasts, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a benchmark
of what I'm worth.
Gauge, right. So I think with Wi-Fi, that just was setting the benchmark for all these other ones, and it just created the fury, the fire.
So many forks.
Crazy.
So many forks.
That's how you. That's why I'm like. That's why. Let me hold on a little bit of this Wi-Fi, because the fact that you can see so many forks come out of it. Now it's just like, can it keep up with the hype that it has? And we don't know if it can do that. We don't know if it can keep up with the hype that it's got. They just got to keep building and keep on integrating and keep on pushing it. But I already see what's happening in this space. This whole DeFi space, you already see who the leaders are in this space. You can see it, and anything that they touch is probably going to be the next hot coin or the next this, that, or the next. And I'm just ready. I'm ready for it, because the way I saw a tweet the other day when Andre was speaking, and somebody said, "Thank you, Andre," and it was probably like a young developer or something. He said, "Thank you, Andre. Thank you so much for creating Wi-Fi. Now I don't have to go to beg to some VC to get my money so I can build my crazy ideas."
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you actually put that on your video, I think.
Yup, bro.
So let me talk about the guy who created Wi-Fi for a minute, because you touched on it.
Okay.
On one of your videos. So he kind of came out and said a lot of this stuff is out of control.
Yeah.
At least
he's being honest about it. Like, a lot of these people are just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, DeFi this and everything's great." At least he was like, "Hey guys, to be real with you, look, we done built this Fugazi stuff over here. I don't know what to tell y'all." And it's like, you gotta respect someone for at least trying to tell the truth, even though he's gonna be judged by it for what he said, by the choice of his words. Because even after the rest of the interview, it's like everyone in the space was like, "Oh yeah, but don't say it like that. That's not what you created. You created value, and people find you found users, and people believe in your product." That's because what really ultimately
happened. The coin, like I think he kind of mentioned, like, the coin was just for voting. It wasn't even for anything else but voting on what was going to happen next on the protocol.
Yeah, and like he just builds stuff, adds stuff to the protocol, like. And I think those go through without any votes. He just builds and adds and adds and adds and adds and adds. And like now, I don't even think people are really voting on the protocol anymore. People are just holding on for the price. Yeah, they're just speculating now.
Oh, dude,
it's wild market.
It's crazy, man. These smart contract developers have so much passion when it comes into like getting these code lines to be so elegant and work seamlessly into all these different sort of integrations and liquidity pools, and having all these different, integers and all these different functions. And then most people don't even give a fuck. They just care about the dollar sign next to it.
Right. But that's human nature, though. We're seeing an experiment. of human nature, and it drives it goes back and forth. It's greed and fear. It just the pendulum swings back and forth, and so we're seeing that experiment happen today. What a day to be alive. Galaxy Note 9. He's in the chat room trying to get in. I don't know what's going on with him.
He's saying audio connecting or something.
Audio connecting. We're just gonna get him the boot, and maybe he can come back in.
Hey,
try again.
So you know, I brought this up to you in a DM, Crypto Blood, man. I think this project is a ton of promise, and it's not just another one of those, oh, here's 100,000 APY, you know, mine my coin, you know, and then dump it on the market before anybody else. It's none of that, you know. It's actually what you call a balancer pool index fund of oracles. You know, you got Zap, you got Band, you got Link, you know, TRB, pretty much the best of the best, you know. Then you got a DeFi fund as well, you know, usual suspects, you know, Compound, Maker, you know, pretty much the best of the best in there. And it's super cheap, man. And plus the coins are provably in the pools, you know, and allocated.
So what's this particular project called?
It's Axia Protocol.io. That's where you could go check it out. They got a white paper, you know, and pretty much you go there and you stake your coins down and you get dividends just for holding your favorite token. And like, I'm talking higher dividends than what crypto.com would give you, you know. Crypto.com is only giving you a couple %. This is like, you get these tokens and they're minted, you know, every day or so, you know, and like the rewards are really high right about now. And, you know, it's a good move in my opinion. There's been audited. They've got a product online and like everything's working smoothly, no bugs. It's super clean interface. The UX is really good. It's a good project.
How do you spell that? Because I'm not able to pull it up for some reason.
AXIA Protocol. P.
Oh, protocol.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that word. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, man. Like, it's really.
So
low,
what coins are you looking at right now, Crypto Kenzie?
Oh man, I'm on some degent, man. Well, all right. Just looking at my wallet right now. I got a little bit of Dex tools because I'm using Dex tools to look into Uniswap. I don't know if you guys are using that at all.
I
but yeah. So I got a little bit of Dex tools so that way I can get it like up in the hour or whatnot. But that's all I have. I just have the 5,000 that you need to use like the full integration of it, and that's it. And I don't really add to that because I'm just like, once Uniswap starts upgrading some more, I don't know how viable these tools that you can build on top of Uniswap, how viable they really are, but we'll see.
Yeah, bro. They might have a matching order book soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean, do we really need that? Like I guess it's like traditional way. I feel like we're just going backwards. Like all I have to do is put in the coin I want, and it's gonna spit out the coin that I need. I think that's so innovative, like in the sense of not having to do with like an order book or just like boom. The only issue I have is that it's one trade at a time when it comes to like Ethereum. I think that's the difficult part because you can put a trade in on Uniswap and then it gets sent to your smart contract. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at your wallet. If you try to do another trade, you have to wait for your first transaction to clear before you can do the next one.
Well, that's a protocol issue. That's an Ethereum. That's an Ethereum issue. Yeah, it's gonna be serial. It's gonna be linear like that. So you can't have multi-threaded. You know, but it already exists.
We know, but you can have multi-threaded transactions. There are flash loans that you can get where you can literally borrow millions of dollars and then spend it and then get the millions of dollars back and then give it back to the person you loaned it to, you know, at profit, like all in one transaction.
Oh, so that's what multi-threaded is for that.
Yeah.
They have to make that simpler. I think once that made it simpler, I think we'll be able to move seamlessly just a little bit more. That's all we need, just a little bit more simplicity. The whole order book thing, it's cool, but it's whatever. A speculative thing I have is CVP. It's one of them governance tokens that's gonna suck up all the other governance tokens and give you a yield for it, of course. I was looking into that for a little bit. I got a small bag. Sushi, I got a small bag from last night. I had to do it. I'm like, nah, I gotta get in on this. And of course, I got some stable coins real quick, some Wi-Fi, and then I got some other stuff that I was looking at that I was just like, because I stable coined up on a lot of stuff, and like everything is looking like it bounced back. So now I'm like, let me see.
So let's talk about the bounce back. It's the CME gap. Everyone, that's the buzzword, man. We got to feel the CME gap. We got to feel the CME gap. Yeah. Gap.
All right, yeah, we go. The fact we talk about it so much that we got to fill this gap. I feel like we're about to just not touch it at all, and they're gonna try us all, and we just gonna keep going. And
I think we got pretty close to filling it,
bro. We literally, if you're using what is it? Is it BitMEX? I think it's BitMEX. If you're using the BitMEX chart, we literally stop right before it. If you're using the CME chart, I think it's right before it as well too. So we haven't even filled the gap, bro. We haven't even we're literally touching the line of the gap. And I'm like, good God, what's going to happen tomorrow? I just want to know. And I don't even think they're open tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, right? And
they're not going to be open tomorrow.
They're not even going to be open. So what happens if Bitcoin goes up? What happens if it goes down? What are we going to do? It's I don't know. We'll see. I don't believe in the gaps, but if they keep happening,
I don't either. To be honest, I think it's more of a self-fulfilling thing.
And if it is, then there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, but this go around, it did come down to it. All the other times I've heard people talking about CME gap, it needs to be filled. It never gets filled.
I mean, a lot of them filled. A lot of them got. I think there's only one that hasn't been filled, and that's
really?
One that's like there's only one that hasn't been filled, and it's at 3,000 something. But it's so old. It's so far back. It's not even from last year. I believe it's like from even further back. Like I don't even know if it's gonna get filled, but we'll see.
So I saw someone in the chat room, and guys, if you want me to comment on something that you
DeFi box,
if you want me to comment on something that you want us to talk about, you got to send me a super chat so I can get it. It sticks in my window. It don't have to be a lot of money, just whatever, so I can see it, because the chat room was moving pretty fast. So if I see it, I saw one person say something about DeFi box, and yes, this is the EOS version of Uniswap. Much better.
Oh God.
Much better. No
Goodness.
fees. Instant.
So good.
Just got to get better with the selection.
Hey, can I make a awesome point right now, yo? If you're on voice.com, which is the EOS social media platform, bro, they are literally running a competition for people to write about DeFi box. They are giving away $9,000 to people to just write about this shit and to chill about it and learn as much as possible. Like, you get paid to learn about DeFi. Like, for real. Like, if you on voice.com, like, bro, you got.
Let's talk about voice.com because I was very excited about voice.com when I first heard about it. I actually signed up for early beta user. They sent me an invitation. Then, at that particular time, they required KYC. Not only KYC, they wanted you to send in your driver's license, everything, and use your real name on your user account. So help us understand that is not the case anymore, Tim Pound.
It's not. Well, here's the thing. You do have to use your real name, and the only thing that's required is a selfie, and that selfie is your wallet. I'll be real with you. That's it. You're using facial recognition software.
No.
Negative. I wish I had my... Bro, I wish I had my soundboard up tonight.
I can't do it.
I can't do it, bro.
Man, you guys are already giving Google your facial recognition data right now.
I understand that. I know. I know. That's true. That is true.
I get it.
I get it. Negative.
No.
All right. Well.
But get this bread.
But anyway, so talk about it. So
tell us. I want to know.
I'll be real with you. Like, I don't really use my real name on. Well, I do use my real name on Twitter. I don't use my real name on Telegram though.
I don't know.
So ultimately, I don't even use my real name on Discord. So.
So you over there using your real name on Voice, huh?
I am. You're right.
Oh hell no.
I'm pretty much doxing myself, man. I'm doxing myself, and sure that might put like a red flag over me, like the FCC. Because you know them boys are watching over on
They've
Voice.
been watching.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know them boys out there watching.
But the Alphabet boys, they've been watching. They've been chilling.
Bro, Alphabet boys, man, they, of course, and they're the CIA boys too. But I digress.
J Crypto says that Voice is dead.
No. It's
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that, J Crypto.
It's active as a mug. Yo, people are voicing like posts and not even liking it. Just getting the volume of the Voice token circulating constantly.
So are you able to collect tokens?
Yeah, every single day, man. As soon as you log in, you get 500 and things. So that's all you gotta do is show up, you get the tokens, and then if you write a post, like you get rewarded too. If you comment, engage with people's posts, you get tokens too. It's like no matter what you do, as long as you keep voicing it and keep circulating those tokens, like you're gonna get more tokens.
So do you think those tokens will? I think I hear where you're going with this. Your play is to accumulate as many tokens right now for free, essentially, and then when Voice really becomes popular, you'll be sitting on a nice bag. Is that kind of what you're trying to do?
For the most part, yes. Because right now it's still in sort of like beta. It's hard to even say it's a beta because there's a lot of bugs, man. There's a lot of bugs. It's
still alpha.
Yeah, it's kind of alpha, to be real with you. And not only that, you need to be invited to get in. Like you can't just like show up and be like, yeah, let me get this account. You know, it's kind of like Steam. Steam, you had to have somebody either delegate you a wallet, which is an account, or you had to wait in a long ass queue, you know. So J Crypto Minus said half the world won't use it. And that's the thing. Like if they don't change their model of or their process for validating, because the reason they're doing this, ladies and gents, is that they're trying to make sure that you only have one account for one person on this planet, and that's through KYC. And of course you can try to get around that, but again, that would definitely eliminate a lot of spoofing, a lot of fake accounts. But in EOS 2.0, I'm sure you're aware of this, 10 Pound, we have the possibility of interacting with biometric capabilities, scanning with fingerprints, eye retina scan. That functionality is built into the EOS.io protocol. So I'm hoping at some point we only use that for validation versus using some centralized third party to verify your identity. That's what turned me off, man. I'm just like, Bro, here's the thing with Voice, like, it's like that. Like, honestly, I don't even see these tokens in my Wombat wallet or any other wallet that I got, my Blocks wallet. Like, it's really a third party solution. You're right. And that's kind of sketchy to me. But for the most part, I can't wait for it to happen. That means I can ditch Google, holding my private keys for a specific wallet.
Right.
I can just migrate all my keys. Because I'll be real with you, man. Like, the Wombat wallet is so awesome, bro. The Wombat wallet, you don't have to back up your private keys, man. Like, you could either store it on Dropbox, Google, on Facebook, have your keys backed up that way. You don't have to worry about writing all these mnemonic phrases down. I write down my private key because, of course, I'm not an idiot. I'm always going to write down my private key, man. Atrophy, you use it or you lose it. Like, I'm not the type of guy to copy and paste things, man. Like, not anymore, not in this space. So, but,
this is interesting, man. So not only do you have to use your real name, you got to use a profile picture of yourself.
Yep.
God.
I'm good.
Yeah, people ain't going to do it, bro. I'm sorry. That's part of the element of the internet, to hide behind and say what you want to say.
Have an avatar,
Have an avatar, say what you want to say, and not have many.
Why do you think that's what Facebook's dying from? Like, come on, let's just be real.
For real. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, some people are actually liking it. Like, there was this one chick. There was this one chick who was like, "I love it."
She looked good?
Yeah, well, yeah, seriously, for not having a filter on, like,
she got a fans only voice. She got a voice only.
She got a voice only account.
A voice only account.
I don't know if that's the thing, man. Voice only. Dude, like, I'm telling you, they got a lot of thirst traps for dudes over there for sure, though. I'll be honest.
Okay, so what I'm seeing in the chat room is that the coins are play tokens right now, and they'll be reset at full launch. So you're pretty much wasting your time right now.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I don't have a problem with that, dude. I'm just glad to be a part of the beta.
Okay, yeah, I hear that. So wow, let's get some callers in here. Want somebody call in? We got. Let me put the telephone number up there. 669-900-6833. And once you get in there, you just hit 169-861-119. I'll leave it up here for a second. Crypto Kenzie, what's your thoughts on the miners? Okay, first of all, what do you think caused this crash? This top we just saw? Because Default, my man Default in the YouTube room, who was actually just on the channel on the line, he called it out. He said it was a perfect head and shoulders, and it was. It was a perfect head and shoulders. But why do you think that pattern actually formed? What caused us to go down? Was it the equities markets? Because I saw an eerily close correlation with the equities markets. They started rolling over, heading lower last week, and that's when crypto started heading lower. What's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on it, just in general. Well, it all becomes self-fulfilling over a time. Miners started selling. Okay, looking like in head and shoulders. Okay, like it all just comes as a coincidence. Me personally, we were just a little too overexcited. Like too much was going on. Like, bro, I was literally talking to my friend the other day who does YouTube channel stuff as well. Man, I'm trying to rack up to 100K by the end of the year, maybe even 1 million. I'm like,
should have been your day. Should have got out then. I wish I had someone to say that to me.
Bro, like this is how we were talking last weekend, and we're like, man, Labor Day weekend's next week, man. Things are.
I'm trying to get a Bentley by the end. I'm trying to roll down the street in a Bentley.
So once I'm like, hold up. Maybe we were a little too excited. Maybe we're just like, and then that's what happened. Like once things get like we had stars coming out talking about. You ever think about everything that happened up until this? We had Twitter hacks that were happening live, and then like it was just news. It just went by like it was nothing. Like, bruh, people hacked a bunch of people's Twitter accounts, famous people's Twitter accounts, put his Bitcoin. Fly by.
Dude, that was crazy.
So now we got a lot of new people coming in. I see it in my live streams, people asking basic beginner information. And I'm like, oh, we got some weak hands in here right now. Dude, we got some weak hands in here.
Kenzie, can we just go back to that time where this 17-year-old kid who had a stockpile of $3 million in BTC hacked all these mugs, man. Everybody with a checklist. Pretty much a check right next to the name. I
want every one of them. And he's from. So the supposed
he's from Florida, right?
He's from Tampa.
Tampa.
That's where I'm at.
Is that you? Did you do it? Wait a minute.
It kind of questions how good the hacker was if he was able to get tracked down like that. But
no, they're gonna throw all the resources. Listen, when they want to find you,
they go find you.
They're gonna find you. They're gonna bring out the big stuff.
Bro, the FISA spy network in this country is absurd, man. They can find anybody anywhere in the world. It doesn't even matter, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So they caught old boy, and it wasn't even for a lot of Bitcoin too. It wasn't even like that much, but it was enough. You know what I'm saying? Like if he really did what he needed to do, they'll never get to those Bitcoin ever.
Yep.
Ever. Like no matter what, they could have him behind jail for the rest of his life. They'll never get those Bitcoin. And that's the crazy part about it. That you can still get caught, but they can't take it from you. That's the value proposition. That's why whatever Bitcoin does, everything else is gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I personally just think we're just consolidating. We'll probably wick down under. I really think we're gonna wick down under 9,000 just for the one more 9,000 memes. Just one last time. I just want one more time. We're over 9,000. Just one more time, and I'll be good. Then we can skyrocket and go off forever. But we probably won't get it. It is what it is. Or just dollar cost average back in slowly, because that's what's been working for me over time. You know.
Let's get this caller on the line here. Let's see. I'm asking them to unmute now. So let's see if they unmute their situation. Call on the line. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Who's calling in tonight?
What's up, guy?
What's going on? It sounds like AML, BT Source, whatever. Ohio.
Yeah, Source AML.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, just enjoying life. I was down and out this past week, but even though I was like, oh, that's my rooster. I need to go inside.
Oh.
Sorry.
Wait,
He's gonna be a little loud.
we got some chickens. Wait, hold on.
I got 3 chickens and a rooster. After that COVID thing hit, I was like, well, just in case the supply chain gets messed with.
I ain't even mad at you, country boy.
Yeah. I got an incubator and I got like 12 eggs in there right now, so hopefully I'll get even more.
Yeah, I had a Telegram member also raising those little chicklets as well, so that's interesting.
Nice.
So what's going on, man? What did you want to call in for tonight?
Oh, just to talk about all these crazy projects that are popping up. There's some good ones out there too. Like Uma and XDI.
What are you eyeing?
XDI and Uma, XDI and Uma are pretty. So I haven't been in Uma. Didn't they just get listed to Coinbase?
No, I saw them on Bilaxy. I don't think they're on Coinbase.
Oh,
but
okay.
I saw that huge dip, and all my friends were calling me. They're like, "Oh my God, what's going on? It's at the end of the world." And I'm like, "I've been in this thing since 2014." So I just took my dry powder.
You should have told me it's the end of your world. Welcome to crypto.
Welcome to crypto.
That's how you get inducted into the crypto world. You gotta lose like 90% of your money.
Oh God! Oh God! Don't tell him, bro. Don't tell him the truth. Don't tell him the truth.
You gotta lose that 90, boy.
No, don't tell him the truth, bro. That's when you know that's it. I'm in it for life. If this go to zero, we going to zero together.
There you go.
1 year later, let's go. What you thought this was? But it's like that.
Man, I'm going down.
Exactly like that.
Yeah, man, I'm going down with this ship. I was like, when the market drops like this, I like just dust off my dry powder, and I'm like,
right.
I got a huge smile on my face, and I just pour more in.
Yeah, there's nothing. I always listen, when it drops,
I keep like
that
a couple of G's on the
fast,
side.
Yeah, when it drops that fast,
there's
literally no incentive for you to sell at that point because you didn't lost everything.
Yeah, because that's what silly people do, you know.
Don't do it. Yeah, don't do
can
it,
I be real with y'all? I put in another $100 at 450. Like, I'll be real with y'all. Like, I did that. Like, on
450 what?
Yeah.
Oh,
450 ETH. Yeah, I put $100 extra down 450 at the ETH.
What ETH doing right now, bro?
It's like 350, bro.
Yeah, like I said, man, I had cash. I went. I had.
Told yourself to chill out.
I did. I told myself to chill out, but then those yields came. They just caught me. I was on the sushi pole board looking at those yields, 4% a day. That is crazy.
Yeah.
What website are you on right now?
Okay, so guys, if you want to follow what the sushi pool is doing, use this one called sushi.zippo.io.
Put it in the chat.
I just dropped it in the chat. It's pretty neat because it gives you real-time updates on which coins are going to. You have to, of course, sort it by either yield per thousand or ROI, and it'll give you, all the breakdown on that. But yeah, man, they called me back, guys. Called me back.
Bro, I just needed some extra gas money, bro, to move some funds around without having to like deal with my positions that I got right now because I'm holding mad tokens already as it is.
Yeah.
Before this whole craze.
You want to be stuck.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah. And I got stuck inside a Swapfolio, bro. Still.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, listen, guys.
That shit was crazy.
I recommended Swapfolio, and I got ripped a new one on that one. I think that went down 50-60%. That was before the entire DeFi market went down 30, 40, 50%.
Yeah.
So it's just a souvenir now. I mean, I think they have a great platform, and they're going to enhance the UI, UX of Uniswap. So I'm just going to hold on to the coins at this point. No need in selling right now.
Apparently, they got DXT staff on board.
Really?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay.
And
Hey, Crypto Blood.
Yes, sir.
When are you gonna start getting on Theta TV?
Theta?
Yeah,
never.
What? You're not gonna try out Theta?
Oh, I love Theta.
Are you kidding?
Nah.
I'm gonna try out Theta, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. As soon as Once I start doing this like YouTube thing 100% full time, once I reach that point, I'm gonna be on Theta. I'm gonna be on every platform I gotta be on.
Bro, but why are y'all looking to get on something that's already being done successfully, which is library TV? They've been working.
Do they have the community like that?
Everything is fully done on IPFS.
Does library have a contract with Sony and Samsung? No, Theta does.
But, no, that's some guard. That's not a real
Oh, so that ain't
I was
real.
talking to, well, it's real, but it's not. It doesn't mean anything. Like when you say you have a contract with someone, to me, that doesn't mean anything because you have to get the users to come over there, and you have to you have to build a community to get the users to come over. And honestly, YouTube is actually just getting started. So I think the main thing is to stay on YouTube and do your thing there and try to grow your audience because that's where you're going to get people coming in. All these other platforms, even library, it's just preaching to the choir, right? I'm just preaching to people who are already savvy enough to understand crypto and stuff like that. I can't get a newbie to come to library.tv and watch my stuff. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying like mark it on your calendar, September 6, 2020. Todd from BitSource said, get your footprint in Theta TV. And then look at your calendar in 5 years. All right?
Damn. And he drops the mic.
It's going to be big.
And he drops the mic after that one.
That's an omen.
All right, man. I appreciate that.
All right,
good talking to you, bro. All righty.
All right.
Wait, what is this though? Is this just like another streaming platform?
Yeah, it's a streaming platform. It's blockchain based, and I don't know, man. I'm not convinced. You know, at first, like a long time ago, they were saying that Theta was created by the co-founder of, I think, YouTube or something, and ended up just being that he used to work at YouTube. So they kind of spun it off, or either the community, maybe not them directly, but the community kind of spun it off like it was created by a co-founder of, or of YouTube or whatnot. But yeah, Theta, I think it's Theta.tv, I believe.
Oh, bro, they got live streamers on this, John, too. Bro.
Yeah, bro, it's Theta TV's live stream. It's all live stream.
Yeah, okay.
And it's all blockchain, right?
Yeah, but I think one of the issues I have with Theta, I don't think you can get the coins out. I think you can only spend it on community stuff, and I think that's the way games are going to try to do it, where that you can spend your coins on community like real world clothes or like real world things, but that's as far as real world as you can get. They're not going to like, oh, you can sell your tokens on the open market. They're not doing that.
Well, no, that brings up a whole nother situation where now that coin becomes real money and it has to be regulated. And and kids can't, so that
you can't introduce that to kids. We can't teach kids about money at an early age. How can y'all do that? How dare y'all? How dare y'all teach kids about money at an early age? Bro, think about it. That's all that it's really doing. If a kid loses his money, he's gonna learn by 5 years old. Oh, okay. I need to know how to manage this. I can't just be blah, blah, blah. I mean, granted, some kids are gonna learn some bad money habits, but you think they'd be able to learn that as a kid and grow up and get out of that instead of having bad money habits as an adult. So what are they really trying to protect them from? That's how I see it right now. My views may change in the long run, but that's how I see it is right now. Like, you can't be trying. That's why they don't want kids to learn about money, so that they keep controlling them over the years one after another, next generation. Nah, bro. Put them coins in them kids' hands and see what they do with it. I bet you they smarter than adults sometimes.
Oh, dude, these kids are making major moves on crypto,
major moves, bro. Some of these millionaires are jits, bro. Jits, getting this bread. I'm right here.
Crazy.
I'm here.
What's Theta's price right now? Anyone know?
What is it?
I couldn't find a token.
Theta's token. Oh, the token?
They have two tokens, I think, like a Theta
Fuel. Yeah, the Fuel,
yeah. So what's the Fuel?
I think Fuel's the thing that stays on the platform, and the token. See, yeah. I don't see. That's the thing. I don't really know it like that, but at least that's what I've heard about it. I haven't done too much into it, but I'm gonna get into it because I have. But I know for a fact you can buy the Theta token, and then the Theta Fuel itself is like the currency of the platform, and you can't take that off.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Anything that ain't DeFi, related,
done.
Ain't
Done.
even thinking about it.
Ain't even
I'm
looking
be
at
honest
it.
with you. I'm not even looking at it. I'm not even looking because it's just too. I see the growth trajectory with DeFi. It's going to be phenomenal, man. And I think you know, a lot of people can really get their bags up.
You can double up,
bro.
Right now. Yeah,
double
you
up.
can go get the other
you,
coins that you wanna, the utility coins you wanna get into.
Government is too late, bro. Dude, the genie's out of the bottle, bro.
Yeah,
like all the normies that know are gonna come up so big, dude, so hard, man. We're talking like trillions of dollars worth of money
you just gotta be in the right place.
This space, bro.
Yeah. So they're saying that Theta is a staking reward. Theta Fuel is a staking reward for Theta, so you can stake your Theta token and get Theta Fuel, and then you can share bandwidth and get more fuel or something like that.
Oh, okay, whatever.
So I can kind of get that concept.
You get the concept because they have to do it that way or something like that.
Yeah, but back to DeFi. Ain't nobody thinking about no. Come on, man.
Ain't no giant.
Get your bags up.
What?
Get your bags up.
But now there are a few little bags. But right now I'm just trying to play it safe, bruh. I've seen this face and I've seen I will say that this is a testament to like my experience. There was a point where I thought to myself, man, I'll never be able to collect a one whole Bitcoin, bruh. I'm like, I'm never gonna get to one whole Bitcoin. It's gonna be too hard. It's gonna be it's gonna be impossible. Then I was telling myself, I'll never get to 32 Ethereum. How am I gonna get to 32 Ethereum to stake? Like how man, this is gonna be impossible. This little mini bull run happened, huh? Oh, okay, yeah, that's bet. I appreciate that. One Bitcoin, cool. 32 Ethereum, oh, I got that. We're gonna get there. And it's like it's a real testament to being at the bottom and holding on for dear life and just learning about what's really going on in this space can really just change everything. Can change your whole perspective of like what really money is and how do you use it for your benefit and more of a tool than just like a means to an end. Because there's no such thing as like money is not going to be a means to an end. I don't see that, but I can use it as a tool to get to where I need to be.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. Carlos Rango says, nice companion in the back. What you know about that, boy? What you know about that companion in the background? So, I don't know, man. We'll see. What are your thoughts, guys? I guess we can start wrapping up if no one else calls in. What are you looking forward to closing out the year? We got the holidays coming up. We got, Memorial Day this Monday. But you know, what do you see for the remaining of this year? Give me your thoughts. Starting with you, Crypto Kenzie.
Man, we could make some crazy predictions, and who knows what's gonna happen. But me, I personally want steady, decent retracement, maybe back down to 8K, and then coming all the way back up and retesting 12, and then breaking through 12 by end of November, breaking to 12, and then maybe trying to peak 20K at December, because that's just when people want to, like, you know, everyone's home, everybody wants to spend money, and it's just going to peak at something. But that's just like, that's the excited me. That's the me that says, yeah, man, get this greed. But the cautious me is saying, man, wait till after tax time next year. That's when we're going to see the real boom. That's when the real craziness is going to happen next time, after taxes next year. If they don't delay, if they don't postpone them like they did this year.
Yeah, gotcha. What about you, 10 Pound?
Well, I think that for the most part, since NVIDIA just announced all these new GPUs and, you know, all these new ASICs, yeah, bro, I'm telling you, like, hash rates are going to go through the moon on these specific, like, GPU algorithms. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily so much on Ethereum, maybe perhaps on Ethereum, because you can still, but Ethereum has ASIC-based computations now, so, like,
yeah.
But I'm talking, like, you know, the Z caches, man. I'm talking, like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but other than that, I think 1K end of year link, because that linky stays super stinky. You feel me? Hey,
That Linky stay stinky.
I gotta steal that one, bro.
Bro, what you
That
mean?
Linky stink, real stinky. That is hilarious.
Things stay stinky, bro. The Marines be, bro. The Marines. That's a testament to having a community. I heard somebody say, Link is Link is this bull market's XRP, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I mean, they ain't lying though, because God forbid you say anything wrong about Link. It's a wrap. They coming for you. Hey, what you talking about? Link to the moon. And they have a full blown meme community that's just like, it's a wrap, bro. They're gonna be, and they got a good product. They have a legit product that's gonna work. Now there's some stuff going around about it, but bro, that's just going to the moon. Ain't nothing.
Bro, Xbox is gonna be using it, dude. Xbox.
Bro, it's a wrap, bro. It's
gonna be using what? Chainlink?
Man, everyone's gonna be using Chainlink. Everybody. I really see it. Everybody's gonna be using Chainlink.
So I had this lady that actually found me through a live stream many months ago. I call her Trader Jane, or she's a Philly bond trader, or used to be, but she was dropping some knowledge before like this whole Corona thing went down. She predicted a lot of stuff talking about Corona. Specifically and financial, but she was saying that Chainlink has some correlation or partnership with Cisco. That Cisco is doing something behind the scenes with Chainlink, and she actually dropped that in one of my live streams, or not live streams, but kicking the sessions I had with her. So yeah, I can see Microsoft doing that if Cisco is behind the scenes doing their thing.
I really hope she bought that dip, man. When it went, I hope
she did too. I hope she did too. I really do.
I want to. Is Link? I feel like Link going to $5, bro. Link.
No way.
No way.
So.
You don't think so?
Strong hands, man. Too many of those tokens to be.
Too many Marines, bro.
Too
many Marines, bro.
It's not just too many Marines, bro. Like these corporations are staking it down, man. Like
I've seen it. I've seen that thing. I've seen their browser thing. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, bro! They got their blocks. They got stacks, bro. That's why I don't believe in any of these Oracle solutions. I believe all the rest of them are trash. That's just personally me. Just because I mean, granted, competition is good, but I believe all these other things are trash, bro. Just doo doo. Because
I'm telling you, man.
Link is I think far ahead of them.
For sure, I agree with you. I do, Kenzie, but like it doesn't hurt to get into an index fund that just packages them all into one bundle. That way you can never lose. Like that's the reason why I'm so bullish on Axia. Like ultimately.
All right, let's get this last caller. Hopefully this is my man who was trying to get in here earlier, I believe. Maybe he's calling in now. Raw Power. Let's see if Raw Power is on the line. Let's see. Raw Power. Yeah, who's calling?
Oh no, this is not Raw Power.
Okay, who's calling in?
Anthony.
Anthony, how are you?
My name is Anthony. Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Good.
So I just wanted to chat a little bit about like these forks off of YFI.
Yeah.
So I seen this go up and it was crazy, blew my mind and everything. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could have seen that, before I missed out on it. So
you'll never be able to see it.
I was looking around, learning about it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never be able to see it. You just gotta get just to be honest, you gotta get lucky sometimes. Real talk.
Right.
But go ahead, finish.
Right. That was a luck.
I'm looking at all these other these other Wi-Fi forks, and I ran into these other two that I want you guys to probably check out. It's YF Link. Pretty much they set up something to where they pretty much you only could use Chainlink to stake to stake with, and or something like that. I'm still kind of trying to learn a little bit, but and then there's also YFV, YF Value, and then there's also what I just came across of is YF Beta. And YF Beta, what they do, they have the same supply as a YFI, but I was watching a video of some guy explaining, because I guess he did an audit on the code himself, and he was saying that, what they're planning on doing, I don't really see how they could do it, but if they are able to pull it off, the price will probably just skyrocket. But one of the things that they're doing, YF Beta, is that they have a buyback in burn sort of feature where they pretty much buy back the coins and burn them when you're like within the whole like little yielding thing that they do.
Buy back the block.
Yeah, pretty much.
Buy back and burn. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
all right, so I'm looking at it now.
It was at $300 and it shot up to $2,000 and it's still there.
Hey, I gotta say something about what Kenzie mentioned earlier. You know, when he said that it comes down to luck. I hug Lunar Crush like crazy, bro. If you never heard of Lunar Crush, bro,
yeah, you put me up on that one,
man.
You put me on that one.
Yo, for like finding the trends that are happening, like macro picture wise, like it's pretty much like a bird's eye view. Like imagine you're like looking down at a cityscape, right? And like you have like supersonic like X-ray vision, and you can like see everything and everybody. Like that's pretty much what Lunar Crush does. But like I'm telling you, like when Wi-Fi was a tiny little bubble that was worth buying into at like $200-$100, it was nowhere near on the radar, bro. You couldn't type in Wi-Fi into Lunar Crush and get a result. It was that low key of a contract, man. Yeah. Like,
yeah. Sometimes, man, you don't want to beat yourself up over that and then that's what causes the FOMO and other coins that sound like and look like Wi-Fi. They're trying to recreate that same moment.
That juice.
Yeah, they're trying to recreate it, man. And sometimes it's just literally just luck. Like all the elements came together at once for this to happen, and it just came out of nowhere. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll definitely, if you guys are interested, check out those ones that he listed. I had YF Beta up. I think it's trading at 1,600 right now. I'm skeptical of any of those that are trying to ride the wave
off the
YF band. Yeah, off the YF brand. So I'm
like, if it's a
skeptical.
good project, my thing is, if it's a good project, you don't even need to name it that way.
Right.
Like, you're gonna get your own branding, your own this, but that doesn't mean you can't make money off of these things.
No, that's true. Because I bought YFFI and made 3x off of it, 3.5x.
That's all. See, that's why I'm saying like this. So,
yeah,
that's just how the space is.
I was being a degenerate, but I didn't even mention it to anybody.
No.
I was out there being a whore. Not a whore.
Not a whore. With the hard art.
Whore.
So, fucking around with these other blockchains, other tokens.
Man, you do what you gotta do, man.
Go
follow the money. Follow the money.
Yeah, follow the money, man. What else is on your mind, caller, man? What else are you? Okay, let me ask you this: what is your take on the landscape? Do you feel like the bubble has been popped and we're ready to go back up in DeFi and in the crypto world in general, or what are you thinking?
Well, yeah, so DeFi is brand new, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, and I hear other people too, like, I don't think it's a bubble, you know what I'm saying? It just barely started. So, something like how Wi-Fi did is going to it's going to stay in that area and most likely probably just keep growing because it's so new.
Yeah.
So I'm still learning what pretty much what DeFi is. I've been around crypto for, a little while, but I just keep hearing people talk about DeFi, so I'm really trying to, understand it more.
Blood, when we talked the last time we had a conversation, weren't we saying, man, is this DeFi thing really the future? Is it really the next?
Yeah, we did, right?
Bro, literally, we were sitting there and you're just like, yeah, bro, it is. It is. And that was a year ago.
Yeah.
That was a year ago, and we're just like, all right, F it. And I remember a year ago.
But I got on late. I'm going to be honest with you. Even though we were talking about it then, it still was that learning period for even me to understand conceptually what was really what and what was going to have and add value to the space.
Yeah.
And a lot of the early ones did move up, MakerDAO and all those. They did well, but no one could have seen this Wi-Fi boom, this explosion. I'm sorry.
Couldn't even fathom it. Welcome to crypto.
I'm just tired of these crazy cats out here saying, yo, stake your money here. We won't rug pull. We'll give you the best returns on the market.
Nah, rug pull.
Oh, that's a class.
Hey, what do you think about Tron? What do you think about Tron moving into that stuff?
Just an opportunist. That's why I can't take Tron seriously, and I hate it.
You have to. They have no choice. They have to compete,
bro. But Justin Sun is an opportunist that he just gets on my nerves, bro.
Man,
like,
take
be
the
original.
out of it.
I understand,
out of it.
but
He
come
can't
on,
even
man.
get the name of his cryptocurrency trademark because it's not even original, bro. Disney ain't gonna let that shit happen.
Yeah,
Like he's got to
man,
rename his chain,
he's got
bro.
a lot of issues there that long term I don't see. And I don't know, man. When you're not innovative yourself, you're always behind the 8 ball because you're waiting for someone else to even innovate and then you copy them. I wish I could see Justin Sun because he's smart. The guy's a marketing genius. But it's just I just feel like if he would just pull back and like step away from the community, I could see it grow much bigger than where it is today because I don't see it, man. He's got his own coin. He's so, you know what it is? I think he's very narcissistic. He's got his Justin Sun, Just Coin, and Sun Coin. All this, like, everything's named after him. It's just really weird. Really weird.
I think the dude also tried to get Warren Buffett to sit down with him just for the bragging rights, man. If you think about it, self-aggrandizement.
Look, man, he did what he had to do. That's all I see.
Yo, but then Warren Buffett walked away from the meeting like, nah, I don't have any.
I think it happened afterwards, but I don't think Justin Sun was there. I think it was a couple of, wasn't it like Charlie Lee, somebody from Binance?
No, Justin Sun was he spearheaded that whole thing.
Okay, so he was there too, right?
Yeah, he spearheaded the whole.
I remember because Charlie Lee was there, somebody from Binance was there.
Someone
so
from
the talk actually happened
Circle
after.
was there.
Circle, the Circle person was there too. Yup, I remember that. So it's all coming full circle. At the end of the day, you make the money where you need to make the money in this crypto thing. Because don't let nobody tell you this thing can't make no money. Because next thing you know, it does. Not you right and they're wrong.
Yeah.
But
I made money with both YFV and Y Beta, you know, and I feel like one, everybody feels, you know, pretty much similar. Like, damn, you know, I want to make, you know, like money like that too. So a lot of people are going to be jumping into these YFI projects, but the ones that are like good enough to stick around for like midterm at least, those are the ones that you probably make, you know, some good money for, you know, for some time a little bit, you know. So
and don't forget them taxes.
yeah.
But them taxes coming, boy. All this money people making. Wait for these short-term capital gains tax to come through. They're gonna be waiting.
Bro, as long as you don't
quiet as hell
out,
right now
bro,
when he's talking about they call on the line quiet as hell when you start talking taxes.
Do you think it's gonna be different around this time? Hey, because remember, Coinbase, they did this thing where they're like, hey, you know, give up everybody's information and we want everybody to do taxes. But I read an article that said like only like 2% or something like that, like a very small percentage of them. Like only 2% of all the people on Coinbase actually filed capital gains tax.
Look, bro.
So check this out, guys. Eric Brooks makes a good one here. He says, "Don't know if I agree, blood." He says Zuckerberg stole his way into billions. Justin Sun might be the same. I'm going to swallow my pride and buy a little Tron when BTC sets all new time high. Hey, you know what? I'm not saying no. I actually don't think Tron is going away at all. I'm just saying I don't think it can be. I don't think it's going to be at the forefront of innovation and stuff because it's always copying. And maybe that'll change. You know, maybe they have someone on the team that's not doing what Justin Sun is doing.
I just want you to know, Crypto Blood, that Solidity is their language too. Okay? No matter what, Solidity is going to be their language as well. So any dApp that's programmed on Ethereum can easily be forked over to be put on Tron.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, we'll see what happens with that, man. Caller, thanks for checking in with us tonight. Appreciate that. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're not.
Alrighty. I'm already subscribed, so you're all good.
Okay, brother. Thanks a lot.
All right, man.
All right.
Bye.
All right. So we got a super chat from Carlos Rango. He said, "Can you talk about what a minimum investment would look like getting into DeFi and making it being worth your while?"
I can.
Is it a baller's game? So yeah, 10 pounds.
No. Okay, if you like music, man, or if you're a musician, okay, $250 will give you lifetime unlimited uploads to a distribution platform, right? That'll get your music in Spotify, it'll get your music in Amazon, it'll get your music in, pretty much Deezer, Napster, all the usual suspects. And not only that, you're going to get 29% APR, all right, on top of that. So it's just like constant money flowing in from your music, constant money coming in from the staking reward, and, pretty much you being on top of the market, like constantly being able to dump these coins and then buy back in lower and then accumulate more coins. And those coins you can restake like over and over and over again. And then you can also take these coins out of EOS, hop on to E, hop on to Bitcoin, use whatever other cryptocurrency you want to speculate in. Like, bro, it's just like a gain of return that just so happens to be a little bit diminishing over the years. But
right, it's gonna have to, right? Mm-hmm. So that high yield has to come down at some point because that's not sustainable. But yeah, I agree. I think he answered that pretty well, Carlos. So take his note on it. Anything else you want to add to that, Mackenzie?
I'll say just if you're looking for a dollar number, and that's a dollar number is really hard because then you stepping into like financial advice and whatnot. So just be careful of that. But $1,000 can go a long way in DeFi if you're in the right place. You know what I'm saying? $1,000 in something 2x's in a week or 3x's in a week, that's $3,000. Now you take your initial investment out or whatever, and you just let the rest of it ride, or you play with it into something else and look into something else. I think, just when gas prices are high, just chill out. When they die back down, as you can see, gas prices right now are dead, but like, look at all these coins popping off right now. And the gas prices are really, really low.
What Crypto Kenzie is saying, Carlos, if you're not familiar, if like you go to CoinGecko.com and you look at the top there, you'll see the ETH gas, and it says 80 GUI or GUI. That's pretty low.
For right now.
Well, for right now, in comparison to where the price of big Ethereum is. So 80 GUI is low. We were at like 460 I think I saw like 450 GUI at the peak of this DeFi mania. So we were talking about $45 a transaction. That's one way. Buying and then selling, and then if you want to interact with a contract that has more computational power than needs, I've seen as high as $60. 300 on some, yeah. So that's kind of where you want to gauge and see. Right now is a good time to start looking at it. At least.
Yeah. So
not
right now,
financial advice, but right now is a good time to look at it. Fees are low.
I mean, granted, we looking at sushi pop off 100% in 24 hours.
Come on, man.
Looking ridiculous. Like, what? How did we get here?
Yeah.
So just be careful. But I would go, like me personally, I would go in minimum $1,000 and just and figure that out.
Okay.
While these fees are low.
That's tough, bro. That's tough because that's not many people have $1,000 in America right now, man. This is a crisis.
To speculate on a heavily speculative asset. I mean, you could lose it all.
But at least I'm telling, like, that's the truth, though.
Yeah.
There's no other. Like, we're in a position to be like, I mean, yeah, $1,000, but just like, I get it. That's why people are on Tron. That's just the truth. That's why people are on Tron.
Can I be real with y'all? Like, I'll be straight up. Like, my mom was telling me about like this article that she printed out. She actually printed this thing out, and it was saying how to turn $1,000 into 1.6 million from this next wealth transfer that's coming in the cryptocurrency space. Like, literally, that's the headline. This is coming from like Palm Beach area in Florida, like some firm that's got some insider news.
The scammers down there.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see if we can get this Gen Z on the line. They've tuned in. Gen Z, what's going on? Thanks for calling in.
Man? This is Gen Z calling in from Moscow. What up, man?
Moscow, raw power.
Yeah, that's me, man.
Okay. What's going on, bro? Finally.
What up?
Finally. So what's going on, man? Tell us.
I actually had to use a VPN to call in because you permanently blocked me before.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, if I kicked you out, then it permanently blocks you, I guess. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, what's on your mind?
Yeah, I was actually calling in. I'm a long-time listener. I wasn't listening to you so much lately, but I was kind of a fan before, but you have been talking too much about shitcoins, so I'm not really interested. I'm more like a hardcore Bitcoiner. I don't really care about that stuff. And,
man, you missing out, man. You can't be a maximalist, man. Come on, Raw Power.
Bro.
Can't do that, bro.
Gen Z, bro. I have a question for you since you're a Bitcoin maxi. How do you feel about your government trying to outlaw Bitcoin mining? Like, literally, they're going to try to, like, shut down anybody that has cryptocurrency that's trying to open the application. Like, the only way you could get Bitcoin is if, like, there's a bankruptcy filing, or you inherited it from somebody's death. That's the only way you can get it. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, since I already have my name out there and my profile picture, my real profile picture, I'm not really going to say too much what I think about my government, but what I think about it is something really negative, and I'm really planning on moving from here anyways, unrelated to cryptocurrency. It's not a very great place to live or work or make a business. Actually, you can't make a business unless you know anybody, people in the government.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. So
you can make
I got a question. You
can make like a small black business, like a sole proprietor. You can work. You can have like maybe 100,000 a year income or so, maybe a little bit more. But the cops are going to get, not the cops, but IRS or of sorts is going to get to you, and sooner or later you're going to get to jail. And so yeah, that's how it's going to end.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's interesting. So thank you for sharing that. What about this? This is kind of way off topic. This Sputnik V. Is it real? Do you guys really have a vaccine for the coronavirus?
Anybody with half a brain cell knows that a vaccine couldn't have been developed in such a short period. Everybody with half a brain cell is laughing at it. I hope everybody in the West too, and I'm sure they are. And actually, currently, Mr. Putin has signed an agreement with Lukashenko. I hope you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who he is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they signed an agreement that they are going to test this vaccine. It has not gone through the human trial stage, so they are going to make the human trial stage on the Belarusian people for free.
Oh my God! Are they going to force people to do this, or just voluntarily?
I think it's voluntary. Actually, they're currently doing the same shit in Moscow, and I've seen like they have little tents set up where they vaccinate people, and nobody knows what this is. If this is a coronavirus vaccine, this is actually pretty dangerous, in my opinion, and in some doctors' opinions, because the previous SARS vaccine and some other coronavirus vaccines have resulted in deaths after reinfection in animals, so in actually some humans as well. So yeah, if they have something real in there, that is pretty dangerous, and if they have like something other than that, that might be okay, but you don't know what you're putting in your body.
What is the crypto scene like over there in Russia? How does it look?
I don't really participate in the crypto scene. I've watched a few crypto channels before on Russian, but I don't really like. There are not too many Bitcoin maximalists out there, not too many strong hands, so I'm not really interested too much in that.
Gotcha.
And like there are some people who trade and do charts and stuff, sort of like tone base. But in terms of projects and stuff, there were lots of projects actually. In 2017, I was sitting in a cafe, and next to me was a table with three guys talking to each other, and they were planning an ICO, and they were talking about ridiculous amounts of money, and I knew they were going to get it because it was the boom, and they probably got rich off of it, and like it was like that. I've heard people talking about crypto on the bus. I've heard people talking about Bitcoin on the subway, but right now nobody's talking about it. And
so there's no talk of DeFi over there in Russia right now.
Not really, no. Yeah. You won't hear it on the streets, definitely not.
Okay, gotcha. Well, hey, man, thanks for calling in, and thanks for those song requests, man. You got to start bringing those back up. You bring up some good hip hop.
Yeah, but you have some sort of paid stuff there. I don't really pay for that, so.
No, you can still leave it in there. You'll just be below all the paid members' requests. That's it. So
yeah, okay. I'll
definitely get to them eventually.
I have a request for you. I've sent you a video through Instagram, not through Instagram, through Telegram several times, and it was about an ex-KGB agent talking about stuff. If you were able to pull that up, that would be actually awesome, because that's actually I think it's a perfect representation of what's currently going on in the U.S. Although I'm not a specialist in the politics, but it seems like he was correct, and I sent you that a long time ago.
I don't want to ask you on air. I do recall I get so many messages, and I'll go back to one of my old comments and ask you what your Telegram name is, so I can find you again.
All right.
Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll look at that, and we'll talk about it for sure. Maybe on a live stream coming up.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for calling in.
Yeah. Bye.
Peace. All right. Yeah, man. That's deep. So they're not even talking about it, guys. They're not even talking about DeFi over in Russia. I think that's a good sign. You said it first.
That's a good sign,
Crypto Kenzie.
Told you the truth.
Yeah, what do you think, 10 Pound?
I think that's great, honestly. That's bullish. So the way I see it is that we're incredibly early for a multi-trillion-dollar asset class that is currently in the hundreds of billions of dollars. And not only that, U.S. banks are clear to handle these transactions for the normies. They're clear to actually operate in this space. And I'd say onwards and upwards, my brothers. To get this money.
You just one last thing, because you brought up a very good point. You said multi-trillion-dollar business or ecosystem, right?
Yep.
The current market cap for DeFi is 14 billion. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can drop the mic right there. We can drop the mic right there.
About that. Just double that. That's not even 100 billion. That's not even 100.
No, if you 10x that's 140 billion. That's not even. So we can still see another 100x from here.
We're gonna see 1,000x. That's what we're gonna see.
In just growth.
We're gonna see 1,000x in DeFi. Bitcoin's gonna do its 10x.
Just in DeFi.
Just in DeFi, we're gonna see the 1,000x, and then Bitcoin itself is gonna do a 10x. And everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, this Bitcoin stuff, it 10x! Wow!" And we're all gonna be down here looking like, "That's it."
Yeah, that's it.
Fat on the green. Fat on the green.
Yeah, bro.
Filthy green.
You ain't lying. That's the funny part, bro. You bullish as shit.
Bruh, I don't think you guys understand. Like, I was down bad, and all I just did was didn't sell. That's it. Just didn't sell and just accumulated. And the space pays you back the longer you're in it.
You guys definitely take a look at that DeFi world. Shout out to my man King Bless. That's my guy. Shout out to him. Thanks for checking in, bro. Carlos, again, thanks for the question in the super chat. Crypto J Minded, thanks for tuning in. My man Tim G, one of my YouTube members, thanks for checking in. Appreciate everyone. We out of here. I guess that's it. I wish I had my soundboard. I'll have it next week so I can lick a shot. We out. Holla.
Yeah.
These niggas pop, my money keep growing. Your girl is a dot, she all on my groin. She blowing my horn, we fuck like porn. These rappers is whack, they lyrics is corn. I'm getting this money, it never get born. I'm loading my strap, they calling the law. Fuck around and you clap for running your jaw. If it ain't about the dollars, then it don't make sense. Got me sipping brown water.